since December.
Holiday strolls into the lane. 26 points, 12 boards coming into tonight's play. Rondo had it blocked away by CJ.
You can't be in New Orleans and not talk about food in some way, shape, or form. I know Brooke is going to get
9 attempts for Cousins from 3. Aminu shooting 40%. Nurkic flicks it free. CJ change of pace and a fade.
Still, to be that close to a shooter like CJ tells you a lot about the big guys.
That's what you're dealing with in Cousins. Backing down Nurkic. He's impeded. He turns. He's race over. Screen for Napier. Side screen and roll. And Damian Lillard swings ahead to Nurk. He'll eyeball the pass, then runs. Into the lane comes Holiday. Blazers by 2. Nurkic 3 of 3 shooting. Middle screen and roll this time.
Is 28 in the NBA in offensive rebounds per game. And
gives to Nurk. He scored the last 9 for the Blazers. Hands off to Napier. Toes the line for 3.
Great offense, and we just walking away from teams.
Swing it in play to Cousins on a give and go. Played very good defense without fouling. Does not have a foul to this point. Holiday.
Nurk trying to hit Shabazz back door.
The Blazers with a reset. Dame. He's getting 2.5 offensive rebounds a game. In low. Davis double. Gives to make that Harkless to Davis. Lined by Mo in deep. Here's Holiday to Darius Miller. CJ scoots into the lane. Checked by AD. 6 to shoot. Out it comes to CJ into the lane. Outside to AD. Pumps a nice pass inside to Clark. Working the post. Zach Collins fades and hits. 12 to 26. Clark gets a screen from Cunningham in transition. Rondo getting 8 assists a game. CJ outside. A 3. Collins after the board and a foul called. Collins holds the ball on his side. Boogie wants it back. Collins wasn't ready to give up the basketball.
Before putting it on the floor. And here's what happened with Zach and DeMarcus Cousins. Zach saying, hey, look, man, it's my ball.
Nelson lost it. Napier recovers to close out on a shooter. Picked up by Cousins. In low. Davis has the matchup on Jameer Nelson. Shoots over him. Tapped up and in. Hustling in there was Harkless. Pinballs outside to Cousins. Steps by Davis and laid it in. St. Joe's in Philadelphia. Fires Collins in the corner for 3. Cousins
with the ball. Damian Lillard. He's the first person to tell you, listen, our coach calls the right plays for us.
Trying to carry it into the 3rd. Nurkic, middle screen and roll. The extra dribble spin.
Made the contact, but Nurk saw that Nelson retreated.
Clark wanted that back the minute it left his fingertips. Cousins, they say, defense without goaltending, blocking it out of bounds. That's a terrific hustle play, but I think that ball's coming down.
It was coming down.
Under 6 minutes remaining here in the second. Miller has it blocked by Connaughton. Look out on the springboard for the 2-hand jam.
A little bit here. Pat chasing over the screen, gets it at the point of the release and says, y'all can try to block this if you want to. I'm going to make sure you can't, though, by dunking it. And Kev, on that last turnover for New Orleans.
Napier outside on the screen, squares and hits. Drew Holiday back in off the Cousins screen for a pop of 3. Does not have a foul in 11 minutes. Rebound gathered in by Aminu. Off to the races. Here comes Chief. Looks off a defender. Anthony the crossover. Ridden by Nurkic. Zeroed in, left it short. Ball volleyed in the air. Nurkic gets it up there, weathering into boards tonight. Chief with his 5th. Lillard outside, had an opening, and drills a 3.
Hitting perimeter shots. The tempo has really picked up, and he also gave a lot of credit to the guys.
Averaging 114 in that period, shooting 49% from the field. Lillard into the lane. Throws out of a double team to Cousins. And knocks down the 3 to shoot. Bouncing to CJ with 3. Working on Holiday. Jabs, elevates for 3. Rondo. Pity pats the dribble. Double team. Aminu outside. Flings a triple. Got it. 3 hit of the night. Davis into the lane. Napier again starts the 3rd quarter out of the corner. Raising Aminu. 35% from 3. Davis outside. CJ outside. Little inside out dribble to get to his space. Nurkic the offensive rebound. CJ will get it back. with the third best record in the West on the road. How about Nurkic? Defense blocks the shot. Come away with a pick. Pelicans the other way. The lob to Davis. CJ outside. On the Nurkic screen, retreats to fire the three.
He gets a screen coming back to the ball. Didn't want that look. He wanted to step back.
Cheap the deflection, cheap the steal. The hit ahead to Napier. Volleys it to Damian in transition. Outside to CJ. They work it to Napier for the payoff. Moore will enter it to Cousins. Nurkic gambled. Cousins into the lane. 3 to shoot, and Moore will with 2. Rebound Davis. And a stip. That's what he sees. Nope. Long rebound Napier. CJ a triple. Yes, sir. And he's double teamed outside to Rondo for 3.
Pretty impressive.
Slip right in front of him. Lillard into the lane.
Can't block a shot if you use that rim for protection.
Lillard 17. Holiday with a terrific step. Gains his balance. Bottled up. Miller's into the sideline. Quick burst on Cunningham to the rack to lay it in. Starts this 4th period. Checked by Jameer Nelson. A deep 2 starts on the year. Nelson off the screen to Miller. He scored 11 coming off the bench. Giving to Davis. Collins comes up to make it tough for Davis, but picks up his 5th foul as Napier picks up Davis.
Pushed off a little bit. Got a quick look there.
Looked like it. Napier drifts to the corner. Oh boy, CJ raises up the Pelicans. Clark hesitates, angles in. He lobs it to the cover, retreats to the corner where he's got 8 to shoot, and he does! On the road, 12-9. Lillard goes to Miller, turns into the lane, laid it in with a right hand. Pretty good job. Here's Miller with it. Drops it to Davis. Right down the rails. It was Clark, batted away by Harkless, who was waiting for him.
Contact on that one. Here it looks like Ian Clark is going to have a layup. They run the same set again. Moda from 3. Had a similar shooting game against the Pelicans in the first one this year at Moda. Nice pass right there. But you want to keep stringing together the stops. Damian Lillard, maybe
super strong. Get that ball to Harkless. Here's a lob up top. Cousins off the dribble.
The ability that these guys have to throw the lob up that high is difficult to deal with.
Good 7 to shoot. Davis steps forward, leans back, fires, and bags another one. Dame really getting busy fighting over the screen to prevent Miller from doing any damage. But Cousins swatted away by Nurk. Ball loose. He deflects it free. Blazers have it. Here's Napier the other way. Cherry pick into the rack to lay it up and in. Holiday off the high screen. Holiday maneuvers over the top of the pick. Nurkic picks him up. He's going to try to post CJ. CJ reaches in, pokes it free. Davis picks it up and scores. Bring it in bounds. Damian circles off his screen. Napier will get it. Just needs something to fall.
If he wants to.
Inbounds. Comes to CJ. Backs and spins. Goes to the cup. Laid it in. 3 seconds elapsed on the inbound to get it to Holiday. It's nearly stolen by Damian
They're
Lillard.
going to use that timeout. They're going to push it and go.
10 seconds left. CJ up the floor. Hesitates, drives, goes right to the cup to lay it up and in. New Orleans will concede that. Moore spins away from pressure. Now they come to get Miller. Miller tonight 15. Make it 16. Got to get something going. Aminu with 8. Turns, hooks, and scores. New Orleans are bringing it bounds. For the Blazers foul here. They will. Quota will bring it in bounds. They loop it into Holiday. He will dribble it out. Terry Stotts says, let him go, and that will be that. Pelicans win this one tonight.